more than the Greece, our markets will be influenced in the near term by three things. First is the monsoon. July monsoon is very crucial for the agriculture growth and rural economy. Now, June monsoon has been good, contrary to prediction by IMD. We need the same trend to continue in July because July rainfall will be supporting agriculture growth as well as the rural economy. The second is the monsoon session of Parliament. In this session, clearly there are bills which are necessary from pushing economic reforms forward. The GST bill, the land acquisition bill. If those bills gets passed, then definitely it will be supportive to the market. It will give confidence to the investors that yes, India is on the growth path, India is on the reform path. The third and the most important thing is the quarterly results.
Yeah.
The December 14 quarterly results were below expectation. March 15 quarterly results were below expectation.
They were way below expectations.
They were even lower than the
Yeah.
lowered expectations.
Yeah.
And the June 15 quarter, we haven't begun yet as well.
And
Some
expectations
of
are
the
low.
technology companies have already started lowering their guidance. So clearly, most crucial thing for market is, will June be different from March and December? Will we see just about 10-12% earnings growth in June 15 on a year-on-year basis? Will we see some of the defensives, delivering up to their expectation? So monsoon, Parliament, and the results, these are the things which will impact market far more than what's happening in Greece.
See, monsoon I'll have to look up. I guess both of us have no answer. Let's talk about earnings, something which we can predict and something which we can analyze at least on our laptops. In general, expectations are that Q1 numbers will not be strong. Currency volatility, commodity volatility, and IT companies. There are three big variable factors. So if numbers are not strong, can markets correct, or a poor Q1 is already in the price?
So market has not fully discounted poor Q1. There are certain emerging signs which is giving confidence to the market that numbers could be brighter. One, the government has spent more money in the month of April and May. The June numbers are not yet out, but my guess is that the trend will continue. The government has also collected almost 39% more revenue in the first 2 months. This can't happen unless until economy is vibrant. So the government spending should resonate into the economy in terms of better economic activity and hence higher corporate earnings. The second thing which market is also seeing is the IIP numbers and core infrastructure numbers. Those numbers are not, way high, but certainly there is an improving trend. Both these things put together gives confidence to the market that yes, the Q1 numbers should be ahead of expectation rather than below expectation. Now, will there be company-specific events like what we are seeing in technology sector? The answer is obviously yes, but those should be exception, not the rule.
But what's gone wrong with technology suddenly? It's not just limited to large mid-cap IT companies. A company like Tech Mahindra feels that they will struggle. I don't think the commentary from Wipro has been good and strong for the longest time I can remember. TCS, that's an odd one out. And HCL Tech has said that, look, they are also struggling.
So as of today, what we are hearing from the corporate management is that these are client-specific issue, these are sector-specific issue. We haven't yet seen a pattern among this entire sector of bad news. Most of the companies have talked about sector-related issue, like in telecom sector. Most of the companies have talked about client scaling back or client cutting down. There is not yet a pattern which is developing for the whole sector. If we see results from Accenture and Cognizant, clearly they are ahead of the Indian IT companies. And they are delivering that on a size.
On a large base as well.
And a much larger base. So somewhere, there are things which are happening company specific, hopefully not sector specific. But clearly there is a challenge for the Indian IT sector. They have to move towards what is called SMAC, social
a company
media,
like Persistent
cloud.
has already moved there and they are also struggling.
So in some cases, the prices had run up way ahead of fundamentals and hence the necessary
Are you a buyer in
correction.
IT as we speak?
I will rather wait for the June numbers to announce. I will see what the management commentary is, what the management guidance is, and then start accumulating.
So where are you a buyer as we speak?
Our buying focus right now is on domestic cyclicals. We believe we are at a trend where the government spending has begun. If last time the capex cycle was driven in power and telecom by private entrepreneurs, this time the capex cycle will be led by the government in road and railway and construction. So this is the sector where domestic cyclicals will benefit. They will have benefit of operating leverage, they will have benefit of financial leverage. We also believe we are at a stage where the borrowing cost of the borrowers, not necessarily in terms of policy rates, but in terms of actual transmission to the borrowers, will start declining over next 2 to 3 quarters, and tangible benefits of that will be reflected. So this operating and financial leverage in domestic cyclicals on back of government spending and lowering of interest rates in terms of borrowing cost and availability of liquidity gives us great opportunity.
But Nilesh, the thesis what you are painting was a thesis, this was a popular thesis about 2 quarters ago. Some of that thesis has got challenged. Rate cuts will not be that aggressive. The on-ground economic activity is yet to pick up, and government is spending, but it is in drabs and drizzles. It's not big.
We have to look at on a relative basis. Compared to last year, 100,000 crore will be spent. We believe this government will also be able to improve the efficiency of spending. So one, there is a quantum increase. Second, there is improvement in efficiency. Combination of these two should be in a position to give better earnings to corporate. The second thing, we are also witnessing a change in the business model. I mean, clearly there is certain kind of consumption which is getting curtailed as the leakages in the government spending is getting stopped.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/ETNow.